Alright, well, welcome back to my boat restoration project. Pretty much got the outside of the boat prepped and ready to put some paint on it, and I'll show you what that looks like here in just a minute. And I've got an airless paint rig here, and if I can figure out how to get this thing to work, we're going to see if we can get some paint on this old boat. So let's take a look. So the Glove-It product that I put on these seams here that were leaking fixed the leaks real well. I don't have any leaks now. I've filled the boat up with water several inches deep, let it sit for 3 days, and no leaks whatsoever. So the Glove-It has, at least for now, fixed all the leaks without any problems. Now it remains to be seen how long it'll last, but at least for right now, all the leaks are sealed. So the Glove-It did its job there. But before I can paint, I need to address these holes that I have in this side rail. They've just kind of corroded away, and there's not really anything I can do to fix it structurally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some expanding foam down in here and let that harden. Then we'll cut it off and sand it down a little bit and put some JB Weld over the top to give it a hard surface, and then we can paint the JB Weld. So it won't be perfectly smooth, but it'll be plenty good enough for this project. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, so this is what it looks like now. You can see from the video I had quite a few problems with the spray rig, and it did affect the quality of the paint job, but this is a 40-year-old John boat that's seen better days anyway, and it did well enough that we're pretty happy with the outcome. So I'm going to flip this back over on its bottom and put it back on the trailer, and then I'll have to come back and do a little touch-up work on the undersides here because the spray rig was messing up. I didn't get a good enough coat on the top side of this. So we'll do a little touch up there and one or two other spots, and then we'll probably come back and use a roller and hand paint the interior of the boat, because the spray rig is really not worth the effort for this small of a project. But overall it did pretty good. We're not gonna complain too much. So like I said, let's see if we can get this back on its trailer and start working on the interior of it. Alright, so I've got it back up on the trailer now, and like I said, there are a few places on this rail where I got to come back and get some paint on it, because the aluminum is showing through. It's just spray rig wasn't doing too good for me, so I'll touch those spots up, and then we'll be ready to jump over to the inside and get that painted with some tan. So y'all keep checking back.